against the Tar Heels. The sophomore Zoe Barrett to serve things and get us underway. Both of these offenses very balanced. The serve is going to be a big part of this one as Carolina going to go a little bit long. It's Mabry Schaffmaster at the top of the screen with the attack error, and the first point will go to the Seminoles. On the season, Florida State hitting .274 as a team. That's good for 4th in the ACC and 20th in the NCAA. Carolina just a little behind them at .250 on the year as Chelsea Thorpe will get the kill and even things up.
Point, Tar. Mabry Schaffmaster now serving.
Schaffmaster back to serve. Big part of her game as a senior as she creeps up the all-time serve aces list for UNC. Good serve there. The overpass will give Carolina the chance. Back to Thorpe. The swing is going to be long, though, and a couple of early attack errors for the Tar Heels.
And Yanni Henke now entering the game for Florida State.
Florida State can make Mabry Schaffmaster a one-and-done at the service line. They're going to have themselves some success out there. It's when she goes on runs that Carolina really is at their best. Off the Florida State serve again to Thorpe. Scramble. Keely Mawa able to get a hand on it, but the point will go to the Tar Heels as these two have traded the first 4 back and forth. Both teams coming in on 3-match win streaks. Carolina has swept Wake Forest, Virginia, and a 5-set win against Virginia most recently. That sweep was against Virginia Tech. For Florida State, sweep against Syracuse, a 5-set win against BC, and a 4-set win against the Irish. Nice swing from the back line. That's Audrey Koenig, the senior. 2013 ACC Co-Player of the Year. Picks up her first point, and the Seminoles have a 2-point lead here in the first set. Carolina goes to the sophomore Hampton, and she'll get the kill. Hampton, who didn't start the season in the starting lineup for Coach Schall's team, has really come on strong as the year has gone on. 158 kills for her. That's second on the team behind Schaffmaster. Good serve. Florida State able to scramble and get it over. Tar Heels look to tie it up. Phelins kept it alive and a kill on the near side. Lauren Robertson, a grad transfer out of Memphis. Amani Foster with her first swing of the match as Carolina gets some subs in. Great dive and save, keeping that one alive. That's Taylor Isert. Tries for the pancake, but can't get it this time. And the Seminoles with their biggest lead of the set. Mawa, the sophomore out of Washington, on the serve. Big swing from Hampton. The sophomore for the Tar Heels with a kill. Last time these two met here in Carmichael, it was a 5-setter. Florida State coming out on top as Hampton sends that one long. Second service error against Carolina. Overall, though, Carolina has gotten the better of the Seminoles here at home. 17-12 all time for Carolina against FSU. Early on, Seminoles are targeting Hampton off the serve. Foster with her second swing, nice dig. Koenig kept it alive. Carolina blockers there. May got a piece of it, but it'll go out of bounds, and Koenig gets the kill. Her second to lead the way for Florida State early here in this first set. It's a 2-for-1 right now for Florida State. Every 2 points they get, it's just 1 for the Tar Heels. Carolina will try Schaffmaster. 2 blockers there are set up. Lewis and Snyder get the first block of the match, and that's going to force Coach Shaw to call a timeout. Tar Heels going to chat things over, down 5 early here in set number 1.
Are you a Tar Heel born and bred? Join other Carolina kids and cheer on your favorite Tar Heels all year long by joining the Carolina Kids Club.
Kyle Straub with you on ACC Network Extra. Appreciate you spending some of your Friday with us. Out of the timeout, Carolina, instead of going to a pin, attacks the middle, and the freshman, Jackie Taylor, gets on the board.
Jackie Taylor now serving.
77 kills for Taylor, the true freshman out of Miami. Back to serve now for the Tar Heels. And that one into the net. 3 attack errors, 3 service errors. It's the difference in this set so far. Seminoles on the other side, no attack errors, hitting 400 through this middle parts of this first set. May to her knees, keeps it alive. Schaffmaster, a couple of blockers in front. Here's an opportunity for the Seminoles. Cross-court swing from Koenig, but Schaffmaster kept it alive. Nice scramble and a heads-up play as Lewis just taps that one into the empty spot for the kill. Carolina back to Schaffmaster, still looking for her first kill in this match. And that one is going to be wide. There's the first attack error against Florida State. Barrett back to serve for the Tar Heels, down by 5. A little bit of an overpass, and Carolina will have an opportunity. Thorpe, who got the first point for Carolina, picks this one up as well. First time that Carolina has gotten back-to-back points. See if they can go on a little run. Second kill of this set for Thorpe. Schaffmaster, cross-court cut. The way she can twist her body. The reason she's one of the elite offensively is she picks up her first kill, and the Tar Heels with 3 straight pull within 3. Deep serve, overpass at the net, and that's going to be a violation. Robertson tried to keep it on the Florida State side, got into the net, and make it 4 in a row for Carolina. Some good serving here from Barrett, the sophomore. And a whistle, a rotation error. You don't see that very often, but the Seminoles now making some mistakes of their own. And Carolina is down by just 1. Seminoles handle that serve much better. Try and run a slide. It's kept alive, though. Thorpe, a couple of blockers there. Schaffmaster's turn. Blockers again got a piece of it. Thorpe somehow able to get his shoulder to it to keep it alive. And here's the Seminoles turn, and right down the middle. Lewis is going to get the kill. 198 kills for Lois on that season. That is good for second on the team, hitting over 400 on the season. And no surprise, last year, a 432 hitter, which was good for fourth best in the country. Schaffmaster tools that one off the blockers and gets the point in the serve back for Carolina. Schaffmaster into the net. 4 service errors here in the first set against Carolina. And that's not something uncommon for the Tar Heels. 175 service errors total on the season, but with as tough as they try to serve, you're gonna live with some of those errors. The difference, at least so far, is they haven't picked up a single ace. They get a quick point there. The Tar Heels with 120 aces on the year coming into this one, amongst the ACC's best. Trying to tie this one up for the first time since it was 2 apiece. Near side swing, was it touched? It was, and it'll be a point for the Seminoles. Henke, the junior, the one credited for the kill, or maybe not. A little conversation going on now. Chair judge gave the point to Florida State. Mike Scholl doesn't like the call, and he is going to challenge that there was not a touch at the net. We'll step aside, and we'll have the result when we come back.
North Carolina is challenging the ruling on the floor that the ball was out. Play is under review.
After Mike Scholl and the Tar Heels challenged the call, it is overturned, no touch, and it was out of bounds. So we are tied up at 13 apiece. Good use of the challenge by the Tar Heels, who now look to take the lead for the first time in the set. Maddie May serving. It was a good one, and it's got Florida State scrambling, and there's the first ace for the Tar Heels. This was 11-5 Florida State. Tar Heels took a timeout. Since then, they have been all over the Seminoles. Set for Hampton. Blockers got a piece of it. Filimawa able to keep it alive. Great job by May on the other side. Second swing for Hampton, and the blockers are there again. Thorpe is going to send that one long, and we're tied up at 14. Fourth attack error against the Tar Heels here in this set. Both teams hitting below their season averages, 182 to 172, Florida State and North Carolina. And for the Tar Heels, that'll go down even further after another attack error, with that one going wide. Barrett with the back set for Thorpe. Blockers there. And Florida State, with their second block of the match, have reeled off 3 in a row themselves. Andre Koenig, 23 ACC Co-Player of the Year, back to serve in her final season with the Seminoles. Carolina back to Thorpe, and a heads-up play there from the sophomore transfer. Instead of going into the blockers, just finessed it over top. She's got 4 kills, which lead the way for all North Carolina attackers. Eisert back to serve now. Near side, and Florida State in rhythm. So dangerous. Taylor Head, the transfer out of Arkansas, having a huge season for the Seminoles. 166 kills for her on the season. She's one of 3 Seminoles over 160 kills on the year. There's Foster for Carolina. Did I mention off the top, both of these offenses extremely balanced. You have Koenig on one side and Schaffmaster on the other, the big names, but they are flanked by a bunch of good talent at the pins and down the middle. That one is going to be touched. Lewis with her 4th kill on 6 swings. Hits over 400 on the season, hitting over 600 right now in the set. Seminoles continue to attack Hampton, and an overpass and an easy point. The lead back to 3 for Florida State, and Carolina back into a timeout as the first set winds down here in Chapel Hill. Top 25 matchup here on a Friday, and it has been a fun one so far. The Tar Heels finding out in a top 25 matchup, the difference ends up a lot of the times being your own mistakes. Carolina with 6 attack errors find themselves down by 3, 19-16. Foster is going to get the kill out of the timeout though. Her 2nd kill of the set. Carolina was down 11-5 when they took their first timeout. Reeled off 6 straight points and eventually had the lead at 15-14. Florida State on a run of their own since, and that player is a big reason why. Corey Lewis with her 5th kill. You've got to worry about the pins so much. If you leave it open for Lewis in the middle though, she will take advantage. And an ace for Florida State, their first of the set. Schaffmaster not able to get the hands up in time and has it glance off. There's a set for Schaffmaster. Koenig got a hand in front of that one. And Florida State will get the kill. Snyder just sending it over in 2. Using all 6-4 of that frame. Caught Carolina off guard, and Seminoles up by 5. That's their biggest lead. Excuse me, 6 was their biggest lead. Overpass from Schaffmaster, and there's the kill for Lewis to make it a 6-point lead. Seminoles 2 away from a set 1 win. Good pass from Hampton that time. Tar Heels set it for Schaffmaster. And Mabry picks up her 3rd kill. That'll send Barrett back to serve. She was at the service line when Carolina went on that 5-0 run. Has a tough serve to start things off here. Somehow, though, Koenig gets it over. Looked like it was going to be a free ball for Carolina. Instead, it turns into a point for the Seminoles, and they are now at set point. That serve is going to be long. Error on the serve gives the point in the serve to Carolina as they stay alive. Third time to the service line here in this set for Mabry. Top of the screen, blockers there. Good job, though, Philemia. Koenig with the swing and the kill. And Florida State will finish off the first set 25-19. The teams will switch sides and we'll come back for set two between the Seminoles. Ended up hitting 189. About 60 points below their season average. Out of the timeout, the start of the second set, we'll begin with a point for Carolina. Alexa Engelbrecht, the grad transfer out of Iowa State, will get on the board. A couple of Iowa State transfers, one on each side. Kelsey Perry, the redshirt sophomore for Florida State. Back-to-back points for the Tar Heel transfer, though. Three kills in the match for Engelbrecht. Big jump serve from Schaffmaster, handled well by the Tar Heels. May gonna come up with a dig on the swing from Lewis, and Hampton will get the kill. Quick start for Carolina here in the second set with 3 straight. For Hampton, her 3rd kill. Lewis gonna get the kill this time down the middle. Schaffmaster able to get a handle on it, but can't keep it in bounds. Lewis, the senior out of Tallahassee, back to serve now. Short one for Hampton. Down the middle quick, the timing a little bit off for Engelbrecht. Hampton near side for the block. It is not touched. It is out of bounds, and it'll be a Carolina point. Maddie Snyder, the sophomore, with the attack error. Seminoles had just 2 attack errors in the first set. And some miscommunication or no communication for Florida State. The serve from May splits the back line, and Carolina gets an ace. Third ace of the match for Carolina. Lewis with timing off. And again it falls in. Do Seminoles get there? Neither of them make the play. And the Tar Heels with a 5-point lead here in the second set. Only had the lead briefly in the first set and never led by more than a single point. Back set near side, and that one is going to be a kill. Snyder tools it off the block of Hampton. Second kill of the match for Snyder. Four Seminoles with multiple kills, 5 Tar Heels with multiple kills. There's the sophomore Hampton over the blockers, but a good dig on the back line. And 2 Tar Heels there, neither can make the play. Back-to-back points for Florida State. Kenna Phelins, the sophomore, on the serve. Chelsea Thorpe on the swing, blockers there. Good positioning from Schaffmaster. Here's a free ball for Florida State. Top pin, Koenig can't get the kill. Hampton is set a little bit behind her. Filamawa in the way, and Florida State will get the kill. 5 digs for Filamawa. Leads the way for Florida State. Back within 2. Barents with a good job off the overpass from May, and Thorpe just touches that one in. Carolina has been feeding Chelsea Thorpe. 14 attacks, 6 kills to lead the way. Short serve from Isert. Carolina able to cut the court down. Blockers got over, but nothing they could do. Big swing from Audrey Koenig as she picks up her 5th kill. Koenig comes in leading Florida State. 238 kills now on the season. Top of the screen, that one is going to be wide from Robertson. Or excuse me, that was Head. Doesn't look like Chris Poole is going to contest the call. It'll be a Carolina point in Hampton to serve. Hard line drive of a serve. Got into Koenig. I don't think she thought that one was going to get on her so quickly. And Florida State not able to get it over. Tar Heels push the lead back to 4 here in set 2. Overpass, Schaffmaster puts it away. The serving from Carolina much better here in this second set. And it's led to some easy points offensively. For Mabry, that was her 4th kill of the set. 4th kill of the match, excuse me. She also's got 3 digs as Safi will send that one long. Serve from Filimoa into the net. Teams trading service errors, and it'll be the freshman Jackie Taylor to go back and serve for Carolina now. That one just gets over the tape. Florida State in system, but the first attack error from Lewis as she tried to cut it down the near side and hit it into the net. 3rd attack error of the set for Florida State. And the Tar Heels have them doubled up 12-6 as we head to a timeout.
Want to represent your Tar Heels all season long? Be sure to stop. Tar Heel fans, make some noise. Your Carolina volleyball team is back on the court.
Carolina with their biggest lead of either set forces Florida State into a timeout. Aaron Curtis, the freshman out of Los Altos, California, serves. Right back to the middle, and Lewis this time will get the kill. Leads all players with 8 in the match so far.
Lauren Robertson now serving.
Storylines have been flipped, at least through the first 2 sets here. Carolina made some mistakes, which opened the door for Florida State in the first set. It's the Seminoles making some mistakes to open the door for the Tar Heels. Great dig from May. Koenig from the back line. Foster keeps it alive. Excuse me, that was Hampton. That one off the hands of Engelbrecht will be another kill for Lewis. Tar Heels have just not been able to solve the equation. That is Corey Lewis in the middle for Florida State. Schaffmaster off the blockers and out of bounds. After a quiet first set for Mabry, she's up to 5 kills in the match. 2nd on the team for Carolina. Here's Zoe Barron, already with 10 assists and 5 digs for the Tar Heels. As that one is touched by Carolina, and a point for Florida State.
Taylor Head now
Head picks up her fifth kill, and will now go back to serve. Barrett for Thorpe. Again, Thorpe, better swing on that one. Florida State kept it alive, though. Good scramble here. Engelbrecht down the middle doesn't get a good swing, at least not a clean touch on it, and that one is off of the Tar Heels, and a point for Florida State. The longer the points go, the more it seems to have favored Florida State so far in this match. And that one drops in. Hampton read that as long, but some good top spin as it falls in for her head. Second ace of the match for Florida State. They find themselves within 2. This was a 12-6 Carolina lead. Schaffmaster through 2 blockers and off of the defender on the back head. As a freshman, Mabry had that big, strong right arm, but now as a senior, she's got so many different tricks in her bag. You never know what's coming, but you can always guarantee if she gets a clean swing, she's gonna hammer one home. Lewis answers the kill from Schaffmaster with one of her own. Keeps Florida State within striking distance. Gives us our first double-digit. Lewis now has 10 kills. There's the libero, May, for Carolina on the serve. Koenig, top of the screen, May with a huge dig. Florida State, some good defense themselves. Koenig with another good swing. Scrambling, May gives up the body. The Tar Heels get it over. Koenig, blocked this time, and it won't get back over. Carolina will get the point. Taylor credited with it. Maddie May, though, with the effort, a dig, and then the hustle to go into this to be overturned. So just like in the first set, call on the court isn't correct. So it is a 15-13 Carolina lead, and Florida State will be on the serve. Each side making good use of the challenges. Kenna Phelan, the sophomore out of Fayetteville, in to serve for Florida State. Tar Heels have had the lead the entire way in this set. Find themselves down 1-0 though. Sophie Hampton with a big swing. Handled the serve well and was rewarded with a great set as she picks up her 5th kill. Hampton without an attack error. Down the middle, and it's going to be a kill, not for Lewis, but this time instead it'll be Kelsey Perry. Red shirt sophomore Perry, the transfer out of Iowa State. Slide for Carolina, and Jackie Taylor with a kill. Second kill for the athletic freshman. Both her mom and dad athletes at the University of Miami. She found her way to Chapel Hill, though, as a freshman. Florida State will get the easy point. Tar Heels took the lead right away in this set, have held on to it, and it's been as big as 6. currently sits at 2. Filamawa on the serve. Imani Foster with the swing, and that'll go long. Just the second attack error in this set against Carolina. They had 6 in the first set and lost by as many. There's a swing for Schaffmaster near side. Blocker's got a piece. Chance for a head, and she'll put it away. Florida State has tied this one up. (12-6), Carolina led it. Since then, it's been 11-5 in favor of Florida State. Schaffmaster with another swing. Blocker's got a piece of it. Head with a good hustle. Got over there. So did Filimo. And Florida State not going to recover, though. Great effort to keep it alive, but Carolina's offense takes the lead back. Freshman Curtis to serve. Down the middle, Lewis with a kill.
Point, Seminoles.
Just too easy for Florida State when they're in system. 11 kills on 17 swings for Lewis, just 1 error. That is good for a .588 hitting percentage. Robertson on the serve for the Seminoles. Carolina takes the lead back with Schaffmaster picking up her team-high 7th kill. Barrett and Thorpe will come back on for Carolina. Barrett is going to pick up the ace. 4th ace of the match. Barrett with her 2nd, and Florida State will take a timeout. 2018 Tar Heel lead here in set number 2. Florida State has used both their timeouts here in this set, down 2018. They go to head. Tar Heels with some good defense. Hampton from the back line. Another shot for the Seminoles. Lewis may got a piece of it. Hampton can't redirect it though, and it will be a point for Florida State. 12 kills now for Corey Lewis. Head serving. Tar Heels up by 1. Thorpe with a swing. Lewis with 2 blockers there, and she'll just reactively pop it back over and out of bounds.
Point, Tar. Avery Schaffmaster now serving.
Schaffmaster on the serve. That one just a little bit long. Looking for the back corner.
Emery Dukes now serving.
Both teams hitting well over 300 as Florida State comes up with an ace. Their 3rd of the match and ties it up at 21. 3:55 in the set for Florida State, 3:45 for the Tar Heels. And after Florida State gets back-to-back points and ties it up, Carolina gonna call a timeout and chat things over. A race to 25 here in set number 2. Florida State with a 1-0 lead. Tar Heels looking to even it up here on a Friday night in a top 25 matchup. Emery dupes the redshirt junior on the serve. Carolina goes to Hampton, and Hampton delivers 5th kill of the match for her. May, the junior libero out of Winterville. 7 digs leading the way for the Tar Heels. Koenig. There's a nice dig from Schaffmaster. Hampton pops it over. Free ball for Florida State. Back to Koenig. Can't put it away again. Hampton off the blockers. Carolina has been really good out of all 3 timeouts they called. The 2 in the first set and now the 1 here in this set. 2 points away from taking set 2. Down the middle, head with a swing. Barrett can't keep it up. And it falls in for a kill. Getting into the body of Barrett, just kind of got caught in between there. Couldn't turn the hands over quick enough. Here's Phelan. Back to Hampton, and why not? Three straight kills for Hampton. Tied with Schaffmaster for a match high, 7 apiece. Taylor Eisert to serve, set point Carolina. Head down the middle, May keeps it alive. Amani Foster, dig from Florida State. Hampton puts it away though. Sophie Hampton with the end of this one. Louisville sits atop the standings at 8-0. Carolina tied for second place at 7-1 with Pitt. And the Seminoles at 6-2, sitting there in 5th place. The difference in the first 2 sets was which offense played cleaner. In the first set, just 2 attack errors for Florida State, and they took the set. It was the other way around in the second, with Carolina committing just 2 attack errors and winning. See which team can play clean volleyball here in the third set. The nice thing when you look at the stat sheet as Schaffmaster sends that one long, every other statistical category is almost dead even. Blocks, digs, aces, hitting percentage, all really close to each other. Timing off just a little bit, but still able to get the kill is Alexis Engelbrecht. And that's the first Tar Heel point here in this third set. Hampton leads the way offensively for Carolina so far. 8 kills on 18 swings, no errors to go along with 5 digs. It is Lewis on the offensive side of things for Florida State with a dozen kills as Snyder commits the error, hits that one into the pin. Schaffmaster looking to inch her way up a couple of all-time lists for the Tar Heels, as that one is going to be long and a Carolina point. Mabry is 5 service aces away from moving past Laura Green, who's currently 7th in Carolina history, and 17 kills, now 10 kills away from moving into 10th all-time for the Tar Heels. Got another challenge as Florida State wants to take a look at this one. They don't think there was a... Third time's a charm. First 2 challenges of this match had the point overturned. This one is upheld. Point stays with Carolina. 3 straight for the Heels as they have the lead here in the third set. Schaffmaster sends it long and gives the point and serve right back to Florida State though. 7th service error against Tar Heels in the match. Back set for Thorpe. right into the body ahead, and a kill for Chelsea. Thorpe, Schaffmaster, and Hampton leading the way offensively for Carolina. Koenig, Head, and Lewis for Florida State. Head with a heads-up play. Had a couple of blockers in front of her from the back line and just finesses it in for her 9th kill of the match. Mentioned Head, a transfer from Arkansas. Not just any transfer, though. One of the best hitters in the country last year. 3rd team All-America honors after she had 494 kills on a Razorback team that made it all the way to the Elite 8. Koenig gonna get a kill as Florida State will take the lead back. She's got 9 in the match now. Still without an attack error. A team high 24 swings though. Clips the tape, gets the friendly roll. And the 4th ace of the match puts Florida State up by 2. .30 run for the Seminoles. And that one will be long. An ace and an error. Taylor Isert going to check in. She'll go back to serve. The grad transfer out of Middle Tennessee. Isert with 9 assists, a couple of digs for the Tar Heels. As the blockers are there, but can't keep it on the Florida State side. And the Seminoles pick up the point, put it back to a 2-point lead for themselves. Koenig into the net. 5 service errors against Florida State this evening. Hampton on the serve. Head over the blockers. Great effort from Schaffmaster. Florida State gonna get the point. Looks like Coach Shaw not happy with that one, and he is gonna pull out the challenge card. Second challenge of the set. Currently sits at a 2-point Florida State lead. Lengthy review, but the call upheld. And the point stays with Florida State. A 2-point Seminole lead here in the 3rd set. If you're just joining us, Florida State takes set 1 25-19. Carolina evened it up with a 25-22 set 2 win. Free ball here for the Seminoles. Isert with a good dig. Schaffmaster gets the kill. Off the serve, Carolina in scramble mode. Somehow turned it into a point. And those are the kind of points that you need to win in this type of a matchup if you want to come out on top. Taylor on the serve, and it'll go wide. Robertson on the serve. Opportunity for Florida State. They come near side, and that one is into the pin. Head with the attack error. After the first 2 sets saw the winning team play really clean offensively, both teams been a little bit sloppy on the offensive side here in this 3rd set. 5 combined attack errors. No error there, though. A clean swing and the 10th kill of the match for Head. Right down the middle, Isert. Was there a touch? There was not, and it goes long. Short serve, Schaffmaster overpass. Lewis down the middle. And just like that, it's a 4-point lead for Florida State. Carolina gonna chat things over as Mike Shaw calls a timeout. Carolina's been good out of the timeouts through the first 2 sets. See if they can put together a run here. To Thorpe, good job of keeping that one alive. Filimawa just got a hand on it. Another opportunity though for Carolina. Blockers there, it's out of bounds. A kill for Schaffmaster. 9th kill of the match for Schaffmaster. That leads the way for Carolina. She's on her way to another double-double. She's got 8 digs to go along with those 9 kills. Big jump serve handled well, though, by Koenig. She is credited or rewarded with a set, but sends it long. And a good read for Thorpe at the net there.
Florida State.
4th attack error of the set. Florida State wants to talk about things. Slow-moving 3rd set here in Chapel Hill. Each team has taken a timeout. Each team has had a challenge. Florida State, though, with a 2-point lead in a 1-1 match. They go to Lewis. Blockers were there. Back to Lewis. Again, the blockers there. Great hustle from Florida State as they're able to get it over. Head kept it alive. Koenig with the bump over. Backline swing and a good scramble. Nice rally between these two. Hampton's swing is going to be long. Florida State continues to be the team coming out on top in those long points. Each team has committed 4 attack errors in this set. Deep serve. Carolina read that one long all the way. That'll be the 6th service error against Florida State. Maddie May now serving into the body of Koenig. She's going to get the swing. Blockers were there. The blocking unit really playing well right now for Carolina, as that one will fall out of bounds, though. Barrett couldn't close the gap in time. Koenig going to get the kill. That is her 10th. 3 Seminoles with 10 or more kills. Head and Lewis, the other 2, with Lewis leading the way at 13. Thorpe with a big swing on the near side. She's got 8 in the match. Foster and Isert check into the game, and Isert will serve. 2-point FSU lead. Overpass off the head-to-head, and it falls in for a point.
Point, Seminoles.
Actually, that was Feelings. Off the overpass, Imani Foster did exactly what she should be doing. Thought she was going to get an easy point, but a lucky bounce, a fortunate bounce for Florida State. They'll give it right back as Koning's serve goes into the net.
Sophie Hampton, now serving.
That one clipped the tape. May with a bump set. Imani Foster with a swing off Koenig. For Foster, just her 4th kill, but it's a big one. Pulls the Tar Heels within 1. Hampton with another good serve. Backline swing and a kill
Point, Seminoles.
for Audrey Koenig.
Kindly Filimoa, now serving.
Filimawa on the serve. Short one for Hampton. Second opportunity for Carolina. They'll go to Schaffmaster, and she is going to cut that one long.
Point, Seminoles.
3 in a row for Florida State. Schaffmaster doesn't send this one long. Right down the teeth of the defense for her 10th kill.
Aaron Curtis, now serving.
Team high 10 kills. It's also tied for a team high with 9 digs. In system to Lewis.
Point, Seminoles.
That has been the one play that has been there all match long for Florida State. When they can handle the serve and stay in system, Lewis has been feasting. 14 kills for her in the match. Her season high is 20. Came against Miami earlier this year in one of the 3 ranked wins for Florida State. Schaffmaster top of the screen. They go back to Mabry again. And she will get the kill this time.
Kill by Avery Schaffmaster. Point.
In a little bit of a scheduling quirk, both North Carolina and Florida State had a weekend where they played their travel partner. Carolina travels with Duke, Florida State travels with Miami for scheduling purposes. Well, they played their 2 matches against each other in a home-and-home series on a Wednesday and a Friday. Carolina took care of the Blue Devils in both of those, and Florida State took care of Miami, who at the time was ranked 25th in the country in both of those matchups. The other ranked win came back in the beginning of the year for Florida State against Georgia, who was ranked 24th at the time. Koenig gets the kill. 13 for her now. Florida State can smell a 3rd set victory. And Coach Shaw going to call a timeout before things get totally away from the Tar Heels. 4-point Florida State Seminole lead here in set 3. Carolina uses their 2nd timeout as they find themselves down by 4 here late in the 3rd set. Cross court set for Thorpe. Blocker is able to shift over. Carolina comes near side for Schaffmaster. An opportunity though for the Seminoles. May with a bump set back for Thorpe off the blockers. Thorpe picks up her 9th kill of the match. And the Tar Heels with the player they want at the service line. They need a run here. Big serve from Schaffmaster, and it's her first ace. 4 aces away from moving into 7th all-time in Carolina history. And Florida State will take a timeout. Back-to-back Carolina points as Chris Poole and his staff wanting to chat things over. Both teams out of timeouts. It's up to the players on the court to decide this set. Schaffmaster to serve for Carolina, down by 2, 20-18 here in the 3rd set. Clips the tape. Head able to handle it though. Lewis down the middle. May got a piece of it. Another opportunity for Florida State. Back to Lewis. Here's Thorpe. Thorpe with a kill. She's got 10. Second Tar Heel into the double-digit category for kills. Lewis just got enough of that one to get it to the X. 15 kills for her.
Every Deuce now serving.
Much needed point right there for Florida State. Dupes, the redshirt junior, serving for the Seminoles. Back set for Thorpe. She gets the kill. Sophie Hampton got the last 4 points for Carolina to take the 2nd set. They're riding the arm of Chelsea Thorpe right now. Can they pull even? A serve from May. In system. A whistle and a net violation. May in good positioning, but a violation against the Tar Heel blockers. Give the point to Florida State.
Kenna Phelan now serving.
Here's Phelan, the sophomore, to serve. Hampton from the back line. Was it touched? It was not. The attack error gives the point to Florida State. Serve to Schaffmaster, set cross court for Hampton. Phelan with a great effort keeps it alive. There's Thorpe, set was off the mark. Good job to come up from behind. Filamawa kept it alive, but Taylor will get the kill for the Tar Heels. For Taylor, the freshman, just her 3rd kill, but a very timely one, as Isert will go back to serve. 2-point Florida State lead. Deep serve, set near side, and a kill.
Point Seminoles. Set point Florida State.
Henke with her first kill of the match. Junior out of Germany. Set point for Florida State. Koenig has had a rough go of it at the service line, especially in this set. Overall, the 8th service error against Florida State. Set point number 2 for the Seminoles. Hampton will give it to Florida State as that one sails long. 25-22, 5-22, the way the first 3 sets go. As Head gets us underway, Engelbrecht down the middle, but is blocked by Lewis. That's just the 4th block of this match for Florida State. Carolina only has 1. Neither team known for their blocking, and you've got 2 offenses that spread it around so much, it's really tough to get the blocks set up. Schaffmaster, with a set a little bit behind her, goes long on that swing. And the first 2 points to Florida State. Thorpe gets the kill as she continues the hot hand. Team high 12 for Chelsea Thorpe. For the match, Carolina hitting just about their season average. They're at 241. They hit 250 on the year. Florida State, though, well above their average, and their average is one of the best in the country. They're 20th in the NCAA. Good job by May to come up from the back. Engelbrecht blocked by the front line. That was Perry that got a piece of it. It'll be Hampton that gets the kill. Back to the hitting percentage though. Florida State, 274 coming into this match, which was good for 20th in the country, 4th in the ACC. They're currently hitting .330 with just 10 attack errors. Here's Koenig. May in a good spot defensively. She's got a team high 12 digs, and Hampton picks up another kill. Give her 10. Each team with 3 players with double-digit kills. Taylor down the middle, timing just a little bit off on that one, but she's there to block it. Maybe not. A kick save, and it's kept alive. Thorpe from the top of the screen is blocked. What a turn of events. Koenig got a foot to it to keep it alive. It gets over, and then she gets the block. Second of the set for Florida State, and they take the lead back. There have been a couple of odd plays like that have gone Florida State's way. Remember last set, Phelins, after an overpass, had a ball that was hammered off of her head, fell in on the Carolina side for a point. That one rolled on the tape, heads up play by Hampton to keep it alive. Here's a free ball for Carolina. Barrett, Hampton near side, and a Carolina point. Florida State thought that that should have been a point for themselves. Almost looked like they gave up on the point. Not sure if their argument was that that was out of bounds across the pin or what, but the point for Carolina, conversation going on over on the far side between Chris Poole, the head coach for Florida State, and the far judge. And Florida State It's the 5th challenge we have had in tonight's match. 3 have been overturned. There's Phelan to serve. 2-point lead for Florida State. Taylor gonna get the point. That one was touched at the net. Both of these teams in action on Sunday as Florida State will travel over to Duke. North Carolina will welcome Miami. Quick over and a great job by May. Looked like she got a pancake, but it's going to be called a point for Florida State.
Aubrey Koenig now serving.
Koenig on the overpass. Florida State gets the kill.
Point Seminoles.
3-point Florida State lead. Seminoles with 7 points in this set. Just 2 kills though so far. Carolina has hurt themselves as Imani Foster picks up a kill.
Point Dart.
5th kill of the match for Foster.
Sophie Hampton now serving.
Just over the blockers again.
Kathleen Filimoa now serving.
Deep serve, May handles it. Set will be for Schaffmaster, and that one drops in on the back line. 12 kills, 12 digs as Schaffmaster has yet another double-double. The serve for Taylor is going to go long.
Point Seminoles.
It's the 11th service error against the Tar Heels. Florida State, not much better. They've got 8 in this match. Here's Robertson, the grad transfer out of Memphis on the serve. Engelbrecht on the swing. Good hustle, but the Seminoles won't get it over.
Alexis Engelbrecht. Point Dart.
The Durham native, Engelbrecht, picks up her 5th kill.
Zoe Barrett now serving.
Keeps Carolina within striking distance. Both teams looking to win their 4th straight. And this is a big one for the top of the ACC standings. Thorpe thought that one hit off of Lewis when it went out of bounds. Not going to get the call, though. Point to Florida State. Coming into this weekend, Louisville sits atop the ACC standings at 8-0. Pitt and North Carolina at 7-1. Stanford currently at 8-2 with FSU and SMU at 6-2. There's a kill for Thorpe as she gets number 13. The lone loss in the ACC for Carolina came to NC State. Bit of a surprise loss there as Engelbrecht gets the quick middle. Equally surprising loss for Florida State. They got swept for their first ACC loss. It was at Virginia. Dropped a close one in 5 sets to the previously undefeated Louisville Cardinals. That swing gonna go long. Was there a touch? There was. And now the referee's gonna talk this one over. Coach Shaw and the Carolina staff not happy, and they're going to reverse the call on the court. Point for Carolina, and we're tied up at 10. Three in a row for the Tar Heels with Schaffmaster at the service line. They look to take their first lead here in this fourth set. But we're going to get a wait. Poole and the Seminoles request another challenge.
Florida State is challenging the ruling on the floor that there is no Florida State is not successful. Play is confirmed. Point, Tar Heels. Avery Shaftmaster to serve.
Shaftmaster to serve 10-10 after the review is upheld. To Lewis down the middle, set off its mark. Carolina able to keep it alive, and Thorpe puts it away. 14 for Chelsea Thorpe tonight. First lead for the Tar Heels here in the fourth set. Overpass off the serve. Thorpe is there. Carolina had a 6-0 run in the first set. Currently a 5-0 run right now. Koenig got to that one. She's going to get the set as well. Here's a whistle and a violation against North Carolina. Got into the net, and the point will go to the Seminoles.
Emery Dukes now serving.
Dupes, a redshirt junior out of Marietta, serves for Florida State. Barrett with a back set for Thorpe. Blocker is there. It's Koenig for the block. Third of this set for Florida State. They only had 3 through the first 3. Back to Engelbrecht. A dig by Dupes. Near side swing from Snyder is wide. They figured it all out. It's 13-12 Carolina as May gets us back underway here in the fourth set. 2-1 lead for Florida State in the match, as Koenig will get the kill to even things up. She's got a team high 16 for Florida State now. Through the first two sets, North Carolina could not find an answer for Corey Lewis in the middle. She's got 15 in the match, 15 kills that is, but has gone fairly quiet here the last set and a half, as Sophie Hampton picks up a kill. That gives Carolina the lead back. She's got 11 kills in the match. Iser with a good serve to Head. There's Hampton near side. Blockers got there, but it's the back line that keeps it alive for Florida State. May with a dig. It's going to fall in for a Carolina point. Dig number 15 is the biggest of the match for Maddie May in Carolina. It gives them a 2-point lead and forces Florida State into a timeout. Two-point Carolina lead here in the fourth set. Isert serving. Seminoles had control of this one in the early goings, but North Carolina slowly chipped away and took the lead back. It has been back and forth since. Koenig serving, 17 kills for her in the match, and she's going to pick up an ace. Fifth ace of the match for Florida State. Each team with 5 in that category. A lot of topspin on that serve. Foster sends it to the back line. Opportunity here for Florida State. Head gets the kill. And the Seminoles, with 3 in a row, retake the lead. Into the body of Schaffmaster and another ace. Koenig on a run at the service line has flipped it from a 2-point deficit to a 2-point lead, and Carolina will call a timeout. Out of the Carolina timeout, a 4-0 run for Florida State. And it'll end on a service error. That's an error you can live with, though, if you're Florida State. Koenig got 2 aces during that run. And it's Hampton back to serve for Carolina. Good serve from Hampton, and it's going to result in a point. Just the second block of the match for Carolina. Ties it back up at 17, though. The Tar Heels continue to play well out of called timeouts. Florida State in system this time. May comes up with another dig. Schaffmaster off the blockers, kept alive. Top of the screen, Head. May is there again for Carolina. Head for the second time. May got a hand on it. Nobody on the other end, though. 15 kills for Head. Short serve, Carolina stays top of the screen. Foster just pops it over. Head with a weird angled swing. And Mabry Schaffmaster gets the kill. 13 in the match for her. Ties this one at 18 apiece. The serve from Curtis, back line, down the middle, Lewis. Curtis is there for the dig. Can Carolina turn it into a point? Great dig by Head on the other side. Opportunity, Isert kept it on their side. Engelbrecht gets the kill. Great work from Carolina as they retake the lead, 19-18. I said at the beginning of this one that Carolina just this week has cracked the top 25 for the first time this season, and they're immediately met with a top 25 matchup. Got to prove they belong with the big teams in the country. Regardless of the outcome, I think you're seeing two really, really good teams. Huge dig on the back line for Isert. Foster is blocked. Carolina gets it over. Hampton, overpass. Again, Isert keeps it on their side, but Mabry Schaffmaster can't get it over. We're tied up at 19.
Lauren Robertson now serving.
Robertson, the grad transfer, serves. Schaffmaster had to wait a second on that one, couldn't get the kill. Florida State will take the lead.
Point Seminoles. Timeout.
And the Tar Heels going to use their final timeout. Back and forth we go in the fourth set. Seminoles up 2-1 in the match. Tar Heels find themselves down by 1 here in the fourth set, coming out of their final timeout. Amani Foster at the top of the screen with a perfectly placed ball. Clips the tape. 6th kill for Foster.
Zoe Barrett now serving.
Carolina has 5 players with at least 6 kills in the match, led by Thorpe, who's got 15. Backline swing for Koenig, huge dig for Barron. Schaffmaster into the blockers.
Point Seminoles.
That Carolina would easily be in control of this set, but that was the 4th block for Florida State. They had just 3 through the first 3 sets. Thorpe near side has tied a career high with her 16th kill. One-point lead for the Tar Heels. Florida State timeout. Mash, Schaffmaster with another ace, back-to-back aces. She's got 3 in the match, and Florida State gonna burn their final timeout. For the second set in a row, both teams have gone through their timeouts. Carolina finds themselves 2 points away from taking the fourth set. Back-to-back aces for Mabry Schaffmaster as Carolina up by 2. Lewis with an answer for Florida State. Been a while since we've called her name, but there's kill number 16 for the Florida State middle. Emery Dupes will check in and go back to serve. There's Hampton near side. Great dig from Head. Seminoles just get that one over. Engelbrecht down the middle, timing a little bit off on that one. Opportunity for the Seminoles. Overpass on the dig from Barrett. Barrett got an arm on it again, but it'll fall in. Koenig with her 19th kill has tied this one up at 23. Florida State doesn't want to see a fifth set. Looking to take home the win now. Barrett for Hampton. A dozen kills for the sophomore Hampton. And Carolina has set point. Five of the last 7 matches between these two have gone to 5 sets. Are we gonna see it again? And that's a net violation against Carolina. Jackie Taylor saying no. So the point to the Seminoles, and it means that we'll have an extended fourth set. 24 apiece, win by 2. Florida State takes the set, they take the match. If Carolina takes it, We play a fifth. Phelins on the serve. Tar Heels come back to the near side for Hampton. Koenig is going to be blocked. Just the third block of the match for Carolina. Two of those blocks have come in this set, and it gives the Tar Heels set point. Taylor Eisert serving. Florida State in system, and a big swing and a kill for Henke. Her second kill of this match. Koenig, who had a nice run at the line earlier this set, couple of aces, back to serve here. Overpass, Eisert with a great job to keep that one alive. Head with a big swing, and Florida State has match point. 16th kill of the match for Head. Her, Lewis, and Koenig all hitting over 360. End of the net. Service error ties it up. Hampton will go back and serve for Carolina. Opportunity for the Tar Heels. They go to Schaffmaster. She gets the kill. 15 kills for Schaffmaster. Third set point of this set for the Tar Heels. Deep serve out of bounds. That was the 12th attack error, excuse me, the 12th service error against the Tar Heels. Fulimawa to serve. Overpass from May. Lewis gets up and gets the kill. Set point, Florida State. Said it in the beginning, these two teams are so versatile offensively. Serving was going to be key. Down the stretch, it's the points that are mattering. Match point for Florida State. Carolina goes to Schaffmaster, an opportunity to put it away for the Seminoles. Here's Head, and it's wide. We play on. Taylor, the freshman, goes back to serve. 28 apiece. Clips the tape. Lewis down the middle. Lewis with 18 kills. Was so huge in the first couple of sets. Coming up big when they need her here in set 4. Robertson gonna check in and go back to serve. Third match point for Florida State. Eisert for Schaffmaster. Another chance for Carolina coming. Mabry with a huge swing, great positioning from Robertson. Third time the charm for Carolina. It's Mabry. Finesses. And here's a chance for the Seminoles. They go to Lewis, it's off the mark, and it's gonna be a Carolina point. Both Lewis and Head were there. Lewis was ahead of the set. Head was behind the set. Neither of them get it, and we're tied at 29. Zoe Barron back to serve. She's got 2 of the 7 aces for the Tar Heels. Down the middle, Koenig with the swing. Schaffmaster can't get the kill for Carolina. Thorpe with a huge swing. Koenig with the dig. Lewis can't get it over. another set point for Carolina. Deep serve and out of bounds.
Seminoles. Taylor Head now serving.
There have been 9 lead changes and 18 ties in this set. Tar Heels for the lead. It's the block for Florida State, though. 8th block of the match, 5th of the set, and the Seminoles with match point again. The serve from Head is wide. Neither team can put this set away. If we do get to a 5th set, and Carolina needs to win this to get there, both of these teams are going to be running on fumes. It's all adrenaline right now as Schaffmaster serves for the Tar Heels. Hampton down the middle with a kill. For the sophomore. Set point, Carolina. Seminoles to Lewis. She's blocked. Florida State, and another chance, though. Carolina in scramble mode. Free ball for Florida State. Koenig off the blockers. Point. We keep it alive.
Corey Lewis now serving.
The crowd has been living and dying with every point since it was 24-23 Carolina. It's 32 apiece right now. Hampton blocked, but it's out of bounds. She's up to 14 kills, and Maddie May will go back for set point. .11 lead changes and 20 ties. Koenig is blocked. Carolina takes the set. It'll be Taylor Head to serve things to get us underway here in the 5th set. 6 out of the last 8 matches between these two have gone to 5 sets now. Schaffmaster is going to get the first point of the set. Tools that one off the blockers. Schaffmaster with a good serve. Handled well by Florida State, and Lewis will get the kill. She's one off of a season high. She had 20 against Miami a couple of weeks ago. She's got 19 tonight on 38 swings. She's hitting .368. That is tops for Florida State. Here's Hampton. While everybody else is starting to look fatigued from 5 sets of back and forth volleyball, Zoffy looks like she's getting stronger as this goes on. That was her 15th kill, team high, .314 hitting percentage. Down the middle, that was Perry. It was May on the other side to keep it alive. Second chance for the Seminoles. Koenig can't get it across. They go back to her. May comes up with a dig. Number 19 for her as Hampton gets kill 16. 3 Tar Heels with 16 kills in a match. Schaffmaster, Thorpe, and now Hampton. Carolina hitting right at the season average, 251 in the match. Back set, Taylor couldn't close the gap, and Snyder picks up her third kill. Teams will switch sides of the net halfway through this set. They each get a couple of timeouts. Barrett for Hamilton. Couldn't buy a kill in the first set, but man, she is on fire. A team high 17 in the match now. One dig away from a double-double. Seminoles with a back set. Koenig near side. Schaffmaster with the dig. Hampton. Overpass. Foster couldn't put it away, but Taylor and Foster are there on the block. Carolina's got the crowd behind them and the momentum right now. It's a 5-2 lead here in the fifth set. Tar Heels coming off of a 5-set win over Virginia. That was on Sunday. And another point for Carolina. Violation against Florida State. Tar Heels have played 2 5-set matches this season. They've won them both against Virginia on Sunday and back on September 20th right here in Carmichael Arena. They gave the Michigan Wolverines their first loss of the season. Here's Hampton again. Are you kidding me? Isert will put that one into the net and give the point to the Seminoles. Florida State, in their 5th 5-setter of the season, are 2-2. Foster with a kill. 2 blockers in front of her. She said no problem. Kill number 7 of the match gives the Tar Heels the 8-3 lead as we switch sides. And 18 kills from Sophie Hampton. Good serve to start things off out of the timeout, and a block for Carolina. Taylor and Foster there. After there were just 4 total blocks through the first 3 sets between these two teams, we're up to 13 now. Make it 14 off that last one for Carolina, and it'll force Florida State to take their first time out. Florida State needs an answer here, down by 6 in the 5th set. Curtis serving for the Tar Heels out of the Florida State timeout. They go to head, the blockers are there for Carolina. Foster has really added that element here in this set. Schaffmaster with a swing, but it's the block for Florida State. Perry there with Snyder to pick up their 9th block of the match. Vilamawa back to serve. Amani Foster with the swing, and that's going to be a double hit on Florida State. Carolina will get the point. Lewis was there and then was the first to hit it as well. And Carolina 5 points away from a victory. Seminoles took the first one 25-19, and that was the biggest margin for any of the sets. It was 25-22 Carolina in set 2, 25-22 Florida State in set 3, and then the journey that was set 4 and a 34-32 win for Carolina.
Lauren Robertson now serving.
Here's Robertson to serve, and the Seminoles need a nice run at the line to get them back within striking distance. Remember, 5th set, win by 2 to 15. Schaffmaster couldn't get it over, but another opportunity. Back set from Hampton, and Mabry with her 17th kill. And why not for Hampton? She's got a team high 18 kills. She's got 9 digs. Go ahead and add an assist to her stat column. Barrett serving with 36 assists herself tonight. Backline swing, and it was long. Koenig right down the middle. Biggest lead of the match for Carolina. Chris Poole and the Seminoles going to use their last timeout as they find themselves down big here in the 5th set. Barrett to serve out of the timeout. The serve is going to be long. And the point will go to Florida State. 15th service error against North Carolina. Thorpe is going to be blocked. Seminoles up to 10 blocks now in the match. Back-to-back points for Florida State. They're within 5. Serve to Hampton. Barrett has to chase it down. And a free ball for FSU. Lewis down the middle. Blocker's got a piece of it. Here's Thorpe. Good positioning from Roberts. May with another dig. Thorpe with a kill. A career night for Thorpe, 17 kills. Now how about Maddie May? Yet another dig for her. She's got 24 in the match. Here's Schaffmaster. Serve handled well by FSU. Barrett there, but no communication. Hampton getting ready to set up for a swing. Didn't know it was coming in her direction. And the Seminoles get the point.
Henry Dukes now serving.
Serve to Mabry. The set down the middle for Engelbrecht. Carolina, match point. Love that call from Carolina. They have been going to the pin so much. You knew Florida State was expecting it. Instead, they go down the middle. Engelbrecht gets her 7th kill, and May serving match point. Barrett for Hampton. Hampton doesn't get it. No touch on the near side. Seminoles play for at least one more point. Maybe not. Coach Shaw gonna have him take a look at this one. We have had a lot of reviews in this match. For dramatics purposes, would have been pretty anticlimactic for a match like this to have ended on an overturned call. And at least for now, it won't. 14-9 Carolina, match point number 2, Seminoles to serve. Thorpe off the blockers, Carolina takes the win. For Thorpe, her 18th kill of the match, a career high, and the Tar Heels come from behind and win this one.